Why It is Important to Recycle Plastic by Elizabeth Kenny. So for our second essay this semester, it was to be a persuasive essay, and I read about the importance of recycling plastic and why it matters. I chose this topic because I care a lot about our environment. So first I'm going to start with the why. Why should we recycle plastic? So we have found that improper disposal of plastic affects human and animal species alike. While it is a convenient and versatile human resource, it is also our largest source of pollution. By pressing the importance of recycling, we can benefit the world in many ways, like our economy, employment, and saving the environment. Human consumption of plastic is out of control. We have become irresponsible in handling our plastic waste. By not recycling our plastic, it ends up places where it's not wanted, and it affects the world around us. Which leads me back to the first point about the pollution. So that pollution includes land, air, and water. Okay, then next I'll go into our plastic pollution. Plastic is a renewable resource and it's hard to break down. By not recycling, it is ending up in either overfilled landfills or being incinerated. Plastic releases harmful chemicals that absorb into the soil and atmosphere. Overfilled landfills lead to runoff into our oceans. And that's bad because it takes around 400 years for plastic to degrade in the ocean, compared to the lesser time that it has on land, which is still not very good either. And then on this slideshow, I also have some ads from World Wildlife Foundation. The first one shows a fish with trash in its stomach, and it says, because what ends up in the ocean ends up in you. We eat these animals and we're contaminating them and we're putting them into our system. And each year, plastic pollution kills more than 100,000 marine creatures. And the last one says more than 8 million tons of plastic are dumped into our oceans. The bottom part got cut off, but that's what that says. Plastic harming humans. Plastic pollutes our oceans and beaches. The pollution causes us to lose money from tourists who don't want to visit a dirty beach. It's an eyesore. And as well as putting money into cleaning up the mess, cleaning up all the trash and everything that's laying around our oceans, our beaches, and the street. The ocean pollution causes a problem because 97% of our drinking water is stored throughout the oceans. Plastic products are most commonly made from bisphenol A and polybrominated diphenyl ether. Those compounds have been found to have an effect on our endocrine system, and by affecting our endocrine system by those compounds, it causes our hormones to be affected in very negative ways. The pollution in oceans affect our plant life as well, and that also causes a very big problem because our marine life plants are 70% of the oxygen that's provided to the earth. Plastic harming oceans and animals. We begin to see large bodies of water, like the ocean, become the major victim of plastic pollution. More than 8 million tons of plastic is dumped into our oceans each year. Those chemicals from plastic can contaminate our oceans, affecting our drinking water storage, the fish we eat, and the air that we breathe. While additional forms of waste make their way into the bottom, plastic floats along the surface because of what it's made from. So our sea animals are trying to either digest it or they're getting trapped in it. And I know we've all seen pictures of marine animals that have plastic around their neck or turtles that have straws in their nose, and we're killing our wildlife. The last one is the benefits from recycling plastic. I think that got cut off, but that's what that says. Recycling is a $200 billion industry. It has the ability to improve our damaged environment, reward our economy, and clean up our oceans, as well as create a cost-effective energy. If our recycling patterns increased to 75% better, then we could create 1.5 million new jobs, which is a current problem in our economy. We don't have enough jobs for everybody. It can reduce the carbon dioxide rate, which is a big part of our climate change and what's affecting our atmosphere. Plastic can be used as clean energy, so that energy when we use the plastic, because it takes longer to break down, it's a cleaner source of energy and it's cheaper. It can also be used as fuel. So in comparison, a barrel of regular oil can cost around $100 versus a plastic-based oil, which would only cost $60 a barrel. And that's the end of my slideshow. So in conclusion, it's really important that we change our patterns and we learn how to be responsible if we want to use such a convenient source. Thank you for watching.